Welcome to a new video where I'll be showing you how to show Snackbar in Android's Jetpack Compose. So this is my setup. We have the app bar with the text home, a column that fills the max size of the scaffold. Inside the column we have the text and the show Snackbar button. So let me go to Gradle. So I'm using version catalog, and the Compose bill of materials that I'm using is 2024.01.00. I'm also using Kotlin version 1.920, and my Kotlin compiler extension version is 1.54. So take note of that due to compatibility issues. So my project structure, we have the main activity, the UI, home app bar, which is right on top here, then the home screen. So the home app bar only has one composable, that is text. It's a center-aligned top up bar with only text composable. So the home screen, we have a scaffold, then we have a column, and also the contents are centered. Inside the column we have text, space in between of size 32. We also have our button. So our text so the home screen has the following states. You have the message, which holds value for message. You have message error that controls when to show an error to our text box. I added that variable so as to prevent the user from showing an empty snack bar, because it will be too bad displaying an empty snack bar. So we also have a coroutine scope that we'll be using together with the SnackbarHostState. So at the main activity, you just have a home screen, and the column fields text the max size. So inside our home screen, create a variable. We call it SnackbarHostState. So this is how we create a SnackbarHostState. Use remember, then you pass in SnackbarHostState. So inside the scaffold parameter, you search SnackbarHost, and then we pass in SnackbarHost. Inside we pass SnackbarHostState. So this host state will be using it to control the behavior of our snackbar and when to show it. So our button, when we click it, we check if the message is empty, we show an error, otherwise we show snackbar. So to do so, we'll use coroutine scope.launch, and then we show SnackbarHostState that show snackbar. Inside we pass in our message as the first parameter. So let's save that and check it on our device. So it's out of date. I'll have to rebuild it. So let me type a message. Hello world. So when I click show snackbar, and that's our snackbar. So our snackbar disappears. We can also go an extra mile, whereby we can make it to be indefinite, and also we can add that action button, an X. We can add an X icon, a close icon at the end of our snackbar. So to do so, we come to our SnackbarHostState.showSnackbar. So showSnackbar has the following parameters: message, our first parameter, which is a type of string, action label, currently it's by default it's null. With the dismiss action, it is false. So we want to set to add a close icon at the end. I'll put a comma, then type with dismiss action, then set it to true. So I'll save it to update the UI. So it's updated. I'll type in the message Apple. I'll hide the keyboard, then show Snackbar. So we have a close icon at the end. So on adding the close icon, it takes a bit of short time for the Snackbar to disappear, although the Snackbar disappears by itself automatically. So to change the duration of how the Snackbar should be seen, of how long the Snackbar should be seen on screen, we have the parameter duration. Then at first, if the action label is empty, the duration is short, otherwise the duration is indefinite. If the action label here on top, if it's equals to null, our duration is short, and by default the action label is null. So let me remove the dismiss action button, or I can set it to false instead. I can set it to false, then action label, I'll say dismiss. Let me put these on separate lines. So our action label is dismiss and it's no longer null. So by default, the Snackbar duration should be indefinite. So let's save it to update the UI. The UI is updated. I'll click show Snackbar. We have a button dismiss, an action button dismiss at the end. So this action button is making this Snackbar duration to be indefinite, and when I click it, the Snackbar disappears. I can change it to okay. Let me save to update the UI. Dismiss it first, then show Snackbar. We have okay. Clicking it, it dismisses the button, the Snackbar. I'll use the original one, dismiss. I prefer using dismiss, okay. So we can use them together. So let's say for example, we are displaying a Snackbar to the user to confirm to him or her that an event has occurred. So let's say message. A good example, let me say email sent. I'll type email sent. So when I click show Snackbar, currently you're displaying okay. So let me also add a dismiss action. I'll turn that to true, control save. So when I show let me show the Snackbar again. So currently we have our dismiss button and our dismiss action. Both of these have the same purposes. They perform the same function, which is dismissing our current Snackbar. So to specify our dismiss action for the action label, we'll assign this SnackbarHostState to a new variable. Let's say result variable called result. Then we'll be using this result to check which button was pressed. Then we'll use a when statement. Sorry about that. Closing tag. So by default, when the user clicks this close icon, we dismiss. You can do something in case you want to know if the user clicked close or you can do something if the user clicked dismiss. So the message sent action label, I will label it to undo. Then here the action is performed, I'll say undo. We undo our action. Then when the Snackbar is dismissed, by default, I think the best thing is just do nothing. Saving. So our UI is out of date. I'll have to rebuild it. So we have our Snackbar, which shows our message is sent, and we want to undo. Also, we want to allow the user to dismiss the Snackbar. So when the Snackbar is dismissed, so to illustrate this, I'll use toasts. Not toasts that want to be good. Yes, I can use toasts to show this, but first I'll have to create a context. To get context, we do so by calling local context.current. Then I want to show a toast that the user dismissed, so I'll call toast.makeText dismissed, and down here toast.makeText, let's say action. Okay, so when the user dismisses Snackbar, we'll show a dismissed toast. When the user performs an action, undo, we display undo. So let me update the UI. So we click show Snackbar, we have an error, message cannot be empty. So let me type message sent and hide the keyboard. Then I click show Snackbar. So you have message sent. When I click undo, we have a toast undo. So let me click show Snackbar. When I dismiss a Snackbar, we have dismissed. Although I don't recommend using both toasts and the Snackbar at the same time because they are not giving a good user experience. Like, let me click show Snackbar, undo, show Snackbar. This isn't good. That's according to me. So that's how we create a Snackbar. So I'll put the project repository link in the description below, so you can explore the project. The first thing, you create a SnackbarHostState. You place it inside the Snackbar host using the Snackbar host composable, which takes in host state as the first parameter. And down below, this is how we use our Snackbar. So the first thing, you create a result. We use this result, Snackbar result, to observe the actions performed in our Snackbar. That's all. Thank you for watching.